walk you through this workbook and show you how everything works. The first tab you will see is called Start Here, and this is just some step-by-step instructions as well as some screenshots to kind of give you an idea of how it works. Below that, it's going to tell you exactly how it works, how it prioritizes things, and then underneath that, a few FAQs and troubleshooting tips like do not change the tab names down here or it will break. And then just a note that the first time you run the automation, it's going to ask you to authorize it. And I have some step-by-step instructions on a Canva link down here. If you want to shrink these up, you can do that if you're going back and forth between this page. Over here on the form responses, let's say we copied and pasted some answers from a different workbook. You can do that, or you can set it up to a Google form. Just to note that these first 4 columns must stay the same in order for it to work properly. So if you want to add some additional questions like what grade or what is the person's address, an easy way to make sure that these responses fill in this order is to just grab your columns that you want to make, and you can go up to Tools and create a new form, and then it will seamlessly fill in the order that you want. If you have copied and pasted information in here from a different workbook, you can see that the formatting has gotten off. So we're going to fix that easily by clicking on the custom menu, and then we're going to do format the form responses, and it's going to go through here and it's going to make it look all nice and neat. Similar over here on the preset pairs, if we want to format this, we've got some names down here that are not formatted. We can also format it by clicking on Format Preset Pairs, and it's going to do the same thing. It will fix these highlights over here on this side. So on this tab, if you have some people who need to stay in a room together, you want to make sure that they are prioritized to stay in a room together. Say you've got a first-time guest, or you might have a medical situation, something like that, you can put them on this tab. And you will select if they are a male, female, or if it's a mixed room. If you have a mixed pair on your preset pairs tab, when you go into the rooming assignment and assign the rooms, it is going to assign them to the first room with the smallest occupancy. Over here in column F, these are all the unique names that are either on this tab or on the form responses tab. So if you have just added some extra people over here and not made them go through the form responses survey or form that you've set up, this is going to make sure to grab all of them as well. Now onto the rooming assignment tab. This is where you're going to set up your room numbers and the room capacity. You can change this header as well to work with whatever kind of building names, stuff like that that you need to work with. The room capacity must stay in column C. This lets it know how many students to fill in over here on the right based on these numbers. After it fills in students over here, it's going to tell you if this is a male room or a female room or a mixed room. Up here at the top, we have our totals. So we currently have 17 total rooms. So if I take away one of the rooms, you'll see that decrease to 16 rooms and 137 total spots. Let's add it back, and we have 17 rooms and 153 total spots. We have 108 registered. This is coming from these unique names that are over here. So if we scroll down, we're at 110. We have an empty row right here and one right here, so that makes it 108. And we currently have 0 assigned to rooms. We have 53 total males, 53 total females, and 2 people that are in the mixed room category. So let's watch it do its magic. We'll click Custom Menu and the Assign Rooms, and it just takes a second to assign all of these people in. You'll see that all of these columns are a little bit small, and if we want to be able to look at them real nice, we can also format this tab so those columns will automatically spread out for you so you can easily see who is in each room. If you'd also like to freeze up this column, you can do that. Oh, let's click and drag that over here so we can see the capacity as well. And you see room capacity 4, it stops at student 4. You can also see that the mixed couple, the script is trained to look for the smallest room first to place these people in, and then it will fill in everyone else. And you can see we now have 108 people assigned, and that matches the 108 registered. And last but not least, if you would like to see what rooms are filled to capacity and mark those in a special way, we can highlight the full rooms. So select custom menu and highlight full rooms, and you can watch it go down row by row and highlight the ones that are full, and you can add additional names to the ones that have some extra space in them. The first time you try to run one of these automations from the custom menu, it's going to ask you to authorize it to run on your document. Just click OK when that window pops up. It's going to bring up a new window asking you which account to use it with. Click on your account, click on this little advanced button, and then scroll down and click on Go to Untitled Project. If it's named something else down here, that's okay too. It's just how it's written on the back end. And then scroll down here and click Allow.